What's up, guys? It's Verdant here, and today we are back in Skyrim. That's right, you guys, and oh snap, is it gonna be an awesome freaking day? So, guys, welcome back, and happy Sunday. So, today we're back here in probably my favorite hold, which is FALKREATH, taking a look at the FALKREATH shack. So, FALKREATH, obviously everybody knows where it's at. It's one of the main holds, whether you pronounce it FALKREATH, FALKREATH, doesn't matter. We're down here in FALKREATH. So, FALKREATH shack is located right here, right next to Evergreen Grove, Bannermist Tower, and Half Moon Mill. It's like a triangle. You just gotta find what's in the middle. I guess you could do a diamond, too. It's right next to FALKREATH Watchtower, too. But, getting ahead of myself. Anyways, FALKREATH shack is a very, very small home. I will go ahead and stress that right here at the beginning, and it's probably best suited for somebody who wants a very much so beginner player home, and one that's going to be using a survival mod as well, because I think it suits it really nicely to have a shack out in the middle of the woods that you can really just drop your stuff and then go make food, make dinner, have a place to stay, have a nice warm place to stay. That's not a gigantic mansion or anything like that. You know, it's not a castle, it's nothing. It is a shack in the woods. And I like that. It has some charm to it. So, without further ado, let's break this down in typical Rantium fashion. So, here we have our nice little shack. The outdoors, there's not a whole lot going on besides the flaming hot cooking pot right there, where you can go and cook some meals, maybe some flambe, some stuff. But you've got a nice little wraparound deck that walks through here, and you got some nice tree cover, some nice clouds, good one. Some nice clouds, some nice grass and everything like that. It's a really nice area. But in order to get into the house, you do need a key. Now don't fret, don't panic. The key is not in a quest. It's right around the corner in this little coffin. So if you open up the coffin, it gives you 150 elven arrows, a wooden bow, and the key to FALKREATH Hunter's Shack. So now that we have the key, we can actually head into the little shack, but not before realizing that there was a grindstone outside that I missed on my initial walkthrough, which is kind of cool. So you do indeed have a grindstone and a cute little seating bench, but now we can check out the inside. Now, like I said, it is very small, so don't expect some Harry Potter wizardry to have a gigantic house. This is what you get, and it's perfect. And let me tell you why. Like I said at the beginning, this is more so for the person that's going to be using a survival mod, doing something with like a, maybe a Bosmer, or maybe just a mercenary or a hunter out in the wild, out in the wilderness and stuff like that. Perfect for someone that might be using like Campfire or Frostfall or something like that. A really, really cozy little summer home, maybe, if you want to get away. And, you know, maybe it could also be used in tandem with Lakeview Manor. You know, did you ever think of that? Did ya? You know, it could be kind of a neat little spot to, you know, hang some stuff up if you want a little extra storage and a nice little cozy area to come to. So, not a whole lot of amenities in here, but the bare necessities, might I say. We've got ourselves an alchemy lab with a bunch of little potions and poisons right there. A couple assorted ingredients right there, and we can actually see through there. I'm curious, does it change with the time? It does. Look at that. You can see the stars. Okay, that's kind of cool. I'm not going to lie. That's actually kind of cool. I like that when mod authors put that inside homes. Kind of a neat little thing. But then here in the middle, we've got this nice big fire pit. Kind of a fire hazard, if I'm not going to lie. It's sitting right next to a bunch of plywood. If those get too hot, you're probably going to be running out real fast with smoke in your butt. Couple little sacks and barrels, everything like that. Assorted baskets, you know, the works. You've got a bunch of stuff that's not static, so it can indeed be Fusrodad. But either way, it's kind of nice to have a little bit of food storage and then a nice place to lay your head. I mean, what else could you need when you're camping out in the wilderness? When you're out in the wilderness and you're trying to build yourself a name, it's kind of a nice place to have just because. A lot of scrolls right there, a lot of extra, like, starting money right there, not gonna lie. A lot of money in those scrolls. But no secret trapdoor, no secret smithing area, no, not a whole lot of storage and stuff like that. It's the bare necessities. And might I say, it's a nice little charming area. Now, let me see what you guys think about it. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Would you use it? Anything like that? Let me know down there in the comment section. And let me tell you what I would do. I would have this installed for the sake of having it installed. It would add a new building to Skyrim. It would be really cool to just stumble across if you're doing like a no heads up display playthrough, or you're doing like a really cool survival playthrough where you don't have any of the markers on and it pops up on there like, ooh, a new landmark up there. You know, let me know. What would you guys use this home for? Would you use it? I think I'd use it as maybe like a little forest retreat, a stop off, put your stuff in there, or, stock it full of food if you're doing a survival playthrough. That way you have a place out in the woods to come get a nice meal, It's a good place to store some stuff, honestly, and the cooking pot does indeed work. It looks like it's being immolated, but that's okay. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. and I will see you in the next video.